Welcome to part 7 of the Beatamous LP of Super Metroid. Today we explored the rest of Sunken Ship now that the power is active, and we go off to find our favorite, beloved power-up. Oh my god, this is terribly written, can't you tell? The gravity suit.
It's like,
Okay,
okay, we're finding things, go. That's all you need to know.
I have to admit the Sunken Ship.
I was trying to create a dramatic effect.
The Sunken Ship kind of reminds me of, I can't remember which specific area it is, but I think it's the Sunken Continent from Secret of Mana. It's one area, one very endgame area in Secret of Mana that's very tech-heavy and kind of looks like a giant floating submarine on the inside.
Huh, I never knew you played that game.
Well, I haven't actually played, but seen enough of to recognize areas, yes. It's on my to-do list, I assure you.
It hasn't aged as well as it should have, but sadly I will admit I have a little bit of nostalgia with it. But
it does have one of the greatest reputations out of the Sunken Ship series.
Because it was the first JRPG I played that wasn't a Nintendo RPG, so...
Yeah, like one of the things I like about the game, I haven't played it myself, but the one thing I liked about it, just from hearing about it alone, is it has 3-player co-op on it. That's impressive. Not that many games actually do something like that.
I think it's the only 3-player game on the Super Nintendo, isn't it?
I think it is. It's one of the only games that require you to get that like multi-tap thing that you have to plug in multiple controllers for, which I've never seen.
And then if you get up
and you'd think a game like...
At all.
You'd think a game like Super Mario RPG might be able to use that in some way as well, but nope.
No, only Mana does.
Oh yeah, I forgot, like the Final Fantasy games, like the early ones did the 2-player feature, did they? I completely forgot about that.
Yes.
I never bothered to mess with that, actually. Mostly because none of the people that live in my household are smart enough to play the games I played.
That's how it always goes.
Not trying to toot my own horn, but... It's the truth.
Thank God for the internet now. Finding people that, you know, you can actually play the same games as you. Holy crap. It's been years.
It's amazing.
Well, I have college buddies now, so...
Oh, yeah, same here, but at the same time, that's how I went with high school, and that barely happened.
But I'm able to mingle with the people at college a lot more better than high school.
Oh, whoa, more better? Yeah, you're going for college, right?
More better. Mingle.
Mingling. Moogling.
Now you can do the smart thing here and shoot all 3 doors so you don't have to kill all these enemies later.
What are you talking about? It's not mingling, it's moogling. Get out of here.
It's moogling, Trooper.
Oh, nope, you missed the door. So, like, yeah, you're missing the door, so you're just gonna go ahead and shoot 1 door at a time. For speed's sake,
you have to go around the whole room and kill all the enemies before you can get in here.
The first time you have to, but if you open all 3 doors and leave the room and come back, all 3 of them stay unlocked. So...
What?
Yeah.
That's odd.
Yeah,
because
that's a speedrunning.
Which means once you unlock them once, they're permanently unlocked.
And if you shoot them, then they don't lock back up again.
Oh, that shoot makes sense, though.
Yeah, once you shoot them, they don't lock back up again when the enemies respawn, which is, just a really good thing that does that. It's really annoying when have you come back into a room, you just got done defeating a batch of enemies. Do it again!
Yes.
It's definitely one of my least favorite rooms in Super Metroid.
That's why I'm glad at least you can do that, and I didn't find that out until like probably about 2 years ago after like a recent playthrough. I mean, the last time I played this game was almost like a year and a half ago or so, but that's why I learned it.
Speaking of which, I've actually noticed something. Out of all the reviews I've seen of Super Metroid, or footage, not so much playthroughs, but I rarely ever see footage of this place.
Yeah.
Rarely ever.
That's
you've never seen footage of this place?
I've never seen footage of the Sunken Ship before.
That's because since how short this place is, not that many people really take time to cover it because you just in and out so fast. There's barely anything to do.
And I bet like certain speedrunners don't even need to, oh wait, yeah they do. They gotta beat the freaking Phantom.
Yeah, that and you kind of need to get in here for the gravity suit because it kind of helps to get into the
I don't know. I can envision people getting by fine without it.
I've seen people get out to the last area in North here with no problem without the gravity suit, but it's a pain to do. I tried it and I just can't do it. Really.
Mostly those people are idiots. but that's just me.
I don't like doing that crap. It's like, it doesn't take you that long to get the suit normally, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And we're having fun times with the skipping Samus.
Yeah, because we're about to get one of the most annoying expansions. It's up there with my top 5 least favorite ones to get. That one, you have to like have Samus like her arm can facing out to get that or something. Otherwise, you can't get. You have to jump at it at a straight angle. You can't just jump straight into it like normal. You have to jump in it to a good angle like I did.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
really
I had a
So you
brain
just make the right sprite collision, yeah.
No.
Or it's just
And
like,
Picnic
nope.
timing.
and I just had a brain fart because I realized there's an expansion over here.
Yeah, but no, that is one of the most finicky expansions it gets, because it expects you to get in there in the right angle just to grab it. It's annoying. I don't like getting
That's
that
why
one
you
either.
really need the X-ray scope.
Yeah, especially
Oh my goodness,
when,
it's actually confused.
yeah, especially if you ever try to get that thing like doing maybe shine sparks or just wall jumping way up there. It's a pain. It really is.
I don't know why I would want to, but
Yeah, I tried it once because I thought it'd be faster. Nope. Not even close. And when all else fails, just use power bombs.
is anybody getting tired of the fanfare yet?
No,
I'm
worse.
going to be speeding that up later now, aren't you?
could be worse. Could have no fanfare. And then just like, what is this? This is not Metroid.
Metroid Other M!
You could at least have the Prime pickup sound effect. That would have worked. Come on. No sound
And then
effect.
again, I guess it wasn't vindicated to be complaining over a game about that. It's like saying 12 doesn't have the victory thing, but...
But at the same
Actually,
time, Other M made a lot of stupid decisions in design. I mean, we already all pretty much complain about how it takes so long for you to get the Varia suit. That was just Adam having a no-brain moment.
It's more of a plot hole moment, yeah. Why is that zoomer up there? Come to think of it, I don't
They
think
just look pretty.
To come to think of it, I don't think I've seen a zoomer of that color before, have I?
I think that's like the one of the only places you see him red for some reason. It's kind of weird.
It's the rare, ancient, scorpion
It's the Chozo Bowler.
zoomer. And yeah,
He's ready. He's ready. He moves up to the plate. He goes forth. And just bowl the darn thing already. This is the worst kind of run-up you need.
Don't walk it
Get
to
a
the pins.
strike or a spare or
Don't
something.
walk it
Don't
to the
just
pins.
walk down the aisle.
Seriously, man. Yeah, this is cheating. Oh, now
And
you're
it-
going
oh.
through the floor. That's not even fair. What are the
This is
other
the part where
bowlers
he
going to
walks up
think?
and just knocks out the pins from under the ground.
What are the other bowlers are gonna think?
I'm still trying to figure out how that works as far as coding goes.
Awesomely.
Hey, it could take a while to do, especially back in the day.
And we are greeted with a rubbish bin. On
Am I
legs. It's a Dalek, no.
Stop firing beams at me!
Oh, come on, doesn't hurt. Ah, will hurt though. Oh, come on, I want to see the missile pack floating. Like the the only missiles you ever see float.
I think there's a few others I did that too, I think.
Yeah, but that's like one of the only ones you see.
Remember?
And Shine Sparkle. There you go.
Did anyone else see the after image of Samus above where you are right now? Just as you finish Shine Sparking, is that an effect of what the Shine Spark does? It
Yeah,
sends
that's
off
the effect.
messages.
Doesn't come
That
through
would explain
as
it, because I was just thinking,
but yeah, it's
why Samus's after image is doing that? That's weird. I'm confused.
yeah, like I said, it doesn't come as perfectly clean through when it comes to Screaming Corner, but in actual game, yeah, it's an after effect where there's like a couple Samuses getting defused. It's a pretty cool looking effect. I know it's probably gonna be cut out when I eventually get around to this game, because YouTube only goes 30 frames per second. I record in 60. Stupid YouTube.
I don't know if I already asked this, but you're doing an LP of this game?
Eventually, I don't know when, but eventually. It'll probably be one of those other games where I don't do 100% because I don't know it. Don't know it all that well. Just like the Prime series.
I
get-
definitely want the LP Metroid Zero Mission, though, for my channel.
Mm.
So if I had to be the first one at LP, because it's probably my favorite in the series.
Yeah, I kinda
as
like
I've
it around.
probably mentioned before, but
Matt's
Yeah.
trying to convince me to do it blind. I am rather convinced to do it.
I mean, if you
It can
don't,
only
I'll
go
probably
well,
doing it on
question
this
mark.
channel, but yeah. Because Matt's already handling Fusion, and unless you're gonna tackle that game for our channel, I'll do Zero Mission here.
Good
Fair.
old Matt's having fun on that fraternity meeting.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Ooh. Where are you?
Massive-
Ooh.
If I ever did a
Massive.
playthrough of that game, I would want to do it from the cartridge though, because that's how I'd want to do it. But I would do it from this video because I'm not gonna pay $100+ for a GameCube component cable. That's just disgustingly bad.
I have the cartridge version of this game too. Problem is the save battery is a little finicky.
Well,
Though it's not as bad as my copy of
Virtual
Metroid Zero Mission,
Well,
but
my
still.
copy of Pokemon Ruby, my goodness.
Yeah, I was about to say mine's
Yeah,
kind of Marley, but if I had this Zero Mission on actual cartridge, I would do that. But if the game was on Virtual Console, on a actual console I can record from, like Wii, I'll do it. I just don't like emulating these games that much anymore because it's too finicky for me.
Yeah.
I don't like walking.
Zero Mission. I know Zero Mission's like my save battery doesn't work as well because sometimes I might randomly delete everything. I'm like, no.
That's how my
Especially
Superstar
art
cartridge
gallery
works.
stuff I lose. I'm like, ah.
That's
Well,
how
Lester, if the problem you're having recording things straight from the computer from emulators and stuff is Camtasia, I could help you out there because I think I've worked out a system that manages to make Camtasia reliably record stuff, not only just with subsequent recordings and whatnot, but also to the point that it's not going to crash when it's making the video.
Well, it's not that's my problem. It's just the frame rate. No matter what setting you put it on, the frame rate is technically half what the video actually is. If I record stuff off my computer, I'm pretty much using Fraps right now, but if I actually was recording a lot more stuff on my computer, I would just invest to an HDMI to component cable, just hook my computer straight to the capture card and record like that. That's how I kind of want to do it from now on if I have to, but I barely record off the computer anyways. Plus I got the Wii for emulators like Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Super Nintendo, N64, Sega Genesis, you name it. Except that you tried to N64.
Do you have the one? But Lester, do you have the Wonder Swan on there?
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised. Wonder Swan could be on there. DS is already on there. That's atrocious, but it's
And
on
you
there.
say you're against emulators, Lester.
I don't like
What
using them, but if I have to, hey, I got them on the system.
But I'm against using them, but if I have to use them, I'll use them on the Wii.
It's an emulator for Sonic 2.
I'm not going to use an emulator for Sonic 2 anymore. I had to for this channel, but there was a reason for it. Special stages. There you go.
Why? What was
Stages
Sonic
equals video
special
editing.
stages?
When I do my Let's Play,
yeah.
I'm doing it from the console. I might either do it from the Virtual Console, or I'm going to go ahead and do it from the Mega Collection. Either or works.
I'm just gonna
Well,
say
you
good
go
luck
out
on the
and buy a Mega Drive and just record it straight off that.
good luck on the special stages.
I'm skipping special stages when I do my playthrough. Heck no. Because I've already done it for one channel. Go there. Which is here. You think, hey guys, go ahead and check it out if you want to go see it. Hey, you don't have to go far.
I'm noticing something really weird about the music. In the Sunken Ship, the music is reminding me immensely of the Ghost House music from Super Mario World. Now the music here is reminding me of Petalburg Woods from Pokemon Ruby.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking. When you said Petalburg, I thought you were talking about the town from Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door.
Do they have a woods outside that as well?
Well,
If so, Nintendo are running out of ideas. Just because it's called Petalburg doesn't mean it all. It's a forest.
Close. It takes place in the plains.
yeah, I was about to say that.
That'd be a nice game to LP someday. Someday.
Yeah. I haven't even finished it yet. I've only gotten to like chapter 3 and put it down, never came back.
Someday.
That's how I usually am, especially with RPGs. I can't get into them much. Unlike a lot of
especially
people
Mario
in this group,
RPGs.
I'm not that big of an RPG guy. It's like one of my least favorite genres, actually.
Well, I am, but I can see why there is always a very small appeal for LPing RPGs, just simply because of the amount of time it takes.
The
Which
amount
is
of
why
editing,
I'm
the amount
only
of time.
doing...
Editing is the biggest issue.
It's the reason why, if I do RPGs, I'm limiting myself to one Final Fantasy game and one Pokemon game. I'm not doing anything more. So, Pokemon Gold and Final Fantasy VII. I'm not doing anything from either series. Anything more from either series.
RPGs are within my top 3 favorite genres, but if I had to say what my least favorite is, My least favorite genre would probably be sports.
Sports. Well, okay, let's take that out of the equation, because that's pretty much
Except for
everyone.
racing. Racing is an exception. Racing is an exception.
Racing is an
Racing?
exception because you can actually do more there. That and it goes to the arcade.
Sports like basketball and football. FPSs like Call of Duty come really close though.
I don't mind them as much as just if they're the same thing from first to now, I stay away from them. Which is why the only Call of Duty series I ever invest my time into is the Modern Warfare series, because it's the only true different one by story. Multiplayer is still the exact same.
Black Ops here because of zombie mode. That's the only thing I like about Call of
Not
Duty.
the same. That was the only thing I really liked about that game. But that's besides the point.
Actually, on the topic of sports games, I wonder if there's one of lacrosse.
You never know.
We'll see. We'll find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z! I should totally edit in music for that, but...
Copyrights, no!
On the next Dragon Ball Z.